Hello, everyone. How are you today? I am doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah. Okay, so you know what these are? I'm gonna try and train her on these because what she does is if she wants OUT or she wants COOKIES, then she will do the same position. So it's like, okay, so which one do you want? It's not like she goes to one place or another where I can figure it out. It's so bizarre. So I'm going to try these. Now, I have been pushing them myself and then giving the one thing, little one, just to kind of get it. And she looks at me like I'm weird and I'm trying to get her to touch it. So hopefully, she's very intelligent. She understands more than, like, even my mom was saying, how does she understand you? I said, they understand a lot if you spend time with them and give them that time. You communicate with them and they know. Like, dogs are very smart. So anyways, I'm hoping that way when she wants, she doesn't know it yet, so I can do it.
Kimi, rap time. Kimi, rap time.
Yeah, she's not even, oops. She's not even moving. So anyway, so I'm going to work on training. So one of them says that one, and the other one says, does Kimi want a treat? Does Kimi want a treat? Anyway, she's sleeping. I took a picture. I just did a short of her with her tongue sticking out. Okay, so that was one thing that came in today, and I'm going to try and see if I can train her on those, because that way, when she comes up, she wants it. I know what she wants, because otherwise she does this dance, and it's like sometimes she goes towards the door, and I'm like, okay, and I get all ready, and it's no, because what she's doing is she's aiming towards the kitchen so that she can get something that's in the kitchen. Because if she went the other way, then it's the other. I make tea, and this started many years ago with my other dog, so it's not like. And because she spent a year with that dog, she got the same thing. And she's been having this since she was a baby. So it's been 10 years. So for somebody to say, well, you shouldn't be giving it to them. I've been giving it to her for 10 years and there's nothing wrong. She has it 2 to 3 times a day sometimes. And it's cream is what I'm giving her. She doesn't know that word. She understands. It's what I used to call it was mucka mucka. She must be really asleep. Anyway, so hopefully if I can train her on those two, then at least it's less stress for me instead of having to put all my winter gear on or, whichever, and then have to find out that that's not where she wanted to go. So I have my books sideways. Today I'm up for a massage. Oh my gosh. So January of last year, no, it wasn't January of last. Oh, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, right? Because last year, I was at Anna's in January. I moved in February 1st. Holy cow, it's been 2 years. Okay, so 2 years ago, I got into a real bad accident. And this accident caused all kinds of, so where the seatbelt was, everything else had been hurt. Like, it just because of the full force of it. And so I've been going to a massage and a chiropractor. Now, I've been going for a chiropractor for many, many years because of my original head injury, which caused tremors. And I noticed that sometimes, just once a month, keeps me in a lot less pain, and the marijuana keeps me going every day. Well, when I started massages, it got to the point where the chiropractor said to me, he says, you know what, you really don't need, I can't believe I'm saying this, you really don't need me anymore. And I've been going to a chiropractor for years. Like, I mean, for years. Off and on since I was 18 when I got seriously hurt. And from another accident. So when he said that I don't need to go, I'm like, what? So still once a month I go for my massages, and she has been doing amazing for me. So I have this shoulder thing that is a lot less now, and she's been working on that. And I used to have it right on the backbone, on the tailbone. And last night, after I went to bed, all of a sudden it popped back in. I'm like, so it was fine. So now my butt cheek, oh, she calls it the glute. So my glute, and I said, well, it's not ironic when I'm allergic to gluten. So my glute is in a lot of pain to the point where she couldn't even touch it because it was so painful. And I have, like, she even says, you know, whenever she touches, she says that my pain tolerance is high. My mom always says it's low, but it's the other way around. So she says, I'm surprised I can push you at all. And so this is the first time where I was like, okay, Hannah, no, don't touch it. She goes, it's probably because it's just a recent thing that now it has to get out of that thing. So it's like every time we work on one section, another section says, oh, I'm hurt because that section was worse than this section. The body is freaking amazing how it works and how it does its thing. Anywho, I that's just me being mind blown right now. It's just working with the masseuse and working with the chiropractor and really working on things. It's just amazing how things go. So I wonder if I'll ever, like, I wonder if I'll ever be out of pain forever. Is that funny? Or it's like I'll be out of that pain, but you know how if you do something too long and then it will hurt again or something. So I think that will, but for me to have less pain than what I've been having, and now it's just mostly my tremors and the neck, I'm so happy. Less pain, the better. So, woohoo! My masseuse is working really well and doing well. So if you guys have pain, I suggest get the masseuse, and I go to Massage Addict, and I get the, what is it called? It's like it's the hard stuff. It's like really nitty gritty, and I don't remember the word for it. But anyway, that's just the way it works. So, boom, masseuse, boom. Oh yeah. So, is it because of the spring? Maybe. Well, I mean, when I left here, it was 15, 16 degrees Celsius. And when I go to my appointments or to my mom, it's kind of like up on a hill. And when I say up on a hill, so I don't know what you call it. They say up the mountain, but it's not a mountain like you see out west or anything like that. It's just kind of like I guess it's a hill. I guess the hill would be about 5 centimeters high, I guess. But it's just like kind of like a slope. Anyways, it's warmer up there. It's like, holy cow. So of course you go down the valley, it's colder. I get it. And I'm also close to the lake. But it was 23. It's like Celsius. Like what? Oh, it was warm. So of course I had my window down. I put my tunes on and I'm like jamming. So I don't know if it's because it's the warm weather, if it's because of the spring, but it felt good. It felt good to play that music. And I mean, I play music all the time. I have Spotify. So Spotify is always on my phone and just playing the music and just singing, yeah, you know, just ordinary singing, da-da-da-da-da. But no, this is like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, I should write that down. Oh, so, one of the songs that I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Repo Man by Sonreal. So Sonreal. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to put on that song. So it is Sonreal is the artist. He's a Canadian, and the song is called Repo, R-E-P-O, Man, M-A-N. And you listen to that and you tell me that you can't get into it. By the way, there is bad language in it, so if you're a person that really doesn't want bad language, then I suggest you don't listen to it. But anywho, that day, when that song came on, I was like, yeah. Yeah, it made me feel good. It was just like, yeah. But I'm not going to give it away. I want you guys to look it up. Okay, so Blast the Music. I had leftovers when I came home. Oh, Kimi, what? Oh, Kimi training, which I've already said in the Chipmunk. I saw a Chipmunk today for the first time. For the first time. No. So, this is my first chipmunk this spring. So this year, I've seen a chipmunk. It was like, ooh, spring and summer, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. So, also, so now I have a Easter lily out on my balcony because I get paranoid with plants. Because I know that some plants are not good for animals, and I get paranoid onto which one is not, or which one is good, or whatever. So I keep them outdoors. Now, it is by the door, and yes, she does go out on the balcony, but I'm always watching her, and she doesn't seem to be interested in it. However, somebody else is. I went to look over. I saw something move on the balcony. I'm like, what the hell? At first, I thought it was a raccoon. I'm like, how does a raccoon? I mean, you guys know that the garbage is underneath me, and the garbage is on the basement. Basically, is what they would call that, the ground floor. I'm on the first floor, and for that to be, like, if it was about, well, I know raccoons can climb. I'll tell you that story in a minute. But I'm like, okay, what the heck? So I go out just to look out the window. I wasn't going to open the door because I didn't want Kimi to have any access to this animal. And it was a cat. A big-ass cat. Which tells me that cat did not crawl up no dang wall. I don't have a neighbor on this side. This is the office. Oh, actually, it's the superintendent, but it's also like the workshop. You know, they have all the tools and all that stuff is in that room, and then the next to that is the office. So I know the cat couldn't have come from that way. It came from that way. So here I am having to go out and knock on the neighbor's door who I've never met before. And I'm like, yeah, I think your cat is on my balcony. Sure enough, it was their cat, and they got it back. But it's like, freak me out. And there is, I think I just took pictures of it. I didn't video it. But, wow. That was a shocker, but it was a beautiful cat. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to them. So, oh gosh, that was hilarious. And it's beautiful. But it was kind of like, wow. Thanks for giving me content for my video today. But thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for making me smile. Oh gosh, that was hilarious. So yeah, that was my day. It's been really good. I've had some mishaps, but the positives outweigh them for once. The positive outweigh them. And I'm looking forward to things that are coming ahead. I just have to get through that. So I don't know if I had told you guys, but remember when I was talking about the boot and I have a hard time getting rid of stuff and not, you'll never know, I might need it or something like that. And I'm not going to remember the words. But I was talking to someone very special to me. I'm not going to name them out because I know a lot of people don't like this social media crap. But I do. And I'm a talker. So this person said to me, think of it this way. Oh gosh, am I going to even remember? But more or less, it's just saying paring down is good for you. So it's, in other words, it's not having things weigh you down. That would be the best way to say it, is to weigh you down. And so yeah, it helps. And so now I didn't want to do too much today because of my massage. I wanted the massage to do its thing, and they say if you do too much, you can just undo the work that she just did. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. So I'm gonna really start going through things and just like, do I need, like for instance, I have a whole bunch of, I don't have a whole bunch of, I have a few cookbooks, and I don't use them. I always look things up on the internet. As soon as I want to make something, it's look it up on the internet. And you might as well just, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just get rid of a bunch of cookbooks because I'm not using them. So those are little things like that. Is do I really need them? That's the thing, you know. So I'm gonna try and do my best on and realize, like, so that's another thing. They say that if you haven't used something for a year, then you're not going to use it. Well, most of that has been packed for a while, and it's like, well, I guess you don't need it. But like one of them is the, what do you call it? A Roomba. So that's like one of those little vacuum things. Well, I am going to use that. But this place right now, because I've packed and got all the packed stuff, it's not going to be feasible at the moment until I can get to a place and then just get it set up. So, because then that way, that can go at night when I'm sleeping. I just won't have it do my room. I'll just have it do the rest of the place, and that'll be fine. But anywho, so yeah, it's getting there. It's working at it, and I'm happier. Repo Man. You're gonna have to watch that, guys, or listen to it. I say watch that because I always like to watch the videos, because then they have the I can get the closed caption, the lyrics. That's what it is, lyrics. Sometimes I just get the lyrics just without the video. So what are your positives for today? What have you done? Nobody comments except for Ben. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you, Ben. But comment down below what are your positives? What are things that maybe I can help you with to figure out? Or who knows? Let's have a conversation below. Oh my God. Tell me what you guys think about Repo Man. I'm curious to see if anybody listens to Repo Man and if you really like it or not. Because, yeah. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. I'm not going to sing it because the lyrics are the good ones. What's tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? I don't know. I have no plans. Oh, I'm feeling that. Excuse me. I haven't been sleeping well. Last night I did. Last night I slept. The night before I didn't. But that sound, I have a sound machine. And I should have turned the sound machine on twice the other night. But last night I turned the sound machine on and I didn't hear it go off, and it goes off within a half hour. So, boom. I love the sound machine. It works. I hope I'm just rambling because I can, and I'm happy, and I'm just happy, guys. I'm really happy. Yeah. And just to get myself to the point where I can get organized, and then hopefully a newer and better place, not newer, but a better place for me and Kimi will come up. And then we'll be able to move on forward. This is Catherine Craig, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out. Take care, everyone.